In my psychedelic contacts with the entities, I'm repeatedly shown that this life is a simulation. I was actually quite surprised going through my communication transcripts when writing this video, how many of the messages from them are related to the reality being an energy-generated projection. This video is another part of the live series, and I will talk about what I was shown and told by machine elves and how this is not a physical world. If you've had similar experiences or knowledge from the entities about this life being a simulation, leave a comment below. I hope you can support the 434 mission and my work through Patreon, Subscribestar, PayPal, or cryptocurrencies. I explained the 434 plan in one of my videos, and you can find the link to it in the video description. Read it to find more information. Help me spread the 434 messages by sharing this video with others. If you would like to hear more from me, go to my second YouTube channel, and it is important that you join all other 434 social media. A big thank you to people who already decided to support the 434 journey. It means a lot to me and to those who get help here. Mainstream science actually has had scientific proof regarding issues with this reality for almost a century. In 1927, the double-slit experiment revealed that our intentions change particles into waves, which means that our thoughts shape and change the vibrational frequency of this reality. Yes, you heard it right. Look it up. Scientists have known for decades that this reality's existence is based on the observer's intentions, which means that the reality is generated on the go. And it is exactly the same kind of knowledge the interdimensional beings share with me in our communication. Rules presented by the entities fit the scientific simulation paradigm and confirm that this is not a physical world and you are not a physical being. The observer's paradox is not the only experiment that confirmed this. There's many more. For example, many of you know about the so-called matrix glitches that happen to us in our everyday life. Many of us don't pay attention to déjà vus, Mandela effects, synchronicities, reality shifts, things that expose the unstable nature of this life. I myself have experienced a few of them, and I will make a video about it at some point, but the internet is filled with these stories and I suggest you watch and read about it. It's fascinating. As I explained in the Meditation Explained video, a few years ago I managed to strip my reality perception of its physical aspects, and I was able to see the energy it's made of. That experience was a confirmation of all the messages I received. I want you to think for a moment how little it takes to get out of this reality. Psychedelics and meditation distort our senses and quickly disrupt the functioning of our reality, making its rules very shaky and unstable. After all, it's all based on just few senses that can be easily simulated. In fact, we already have the technology and knowledge to create our very own virtual world. We have the ability now to create our own matrix-style human form. It is scary, but I think it's not an exaggeration to say that it will take not more than a century to come up with a reality indistinguishable from our own now, or even a better one. There is no reason for anyone to think that what we live in is not a simulation already. Watch the 6th episode of the 2nd season of Rick and Morty. It's called The Rigs Must Be Crazy. But going back to the entity communication. The first communication I received from machine elves about this world being a simulation happened when I was taken to a place where my higher self and the entities were playing a life game on a giant chessboard in another dimension. Basically, they showed me how, with the help of the entities, you yourself decide what happens in your life. That visual I was shown completely changed my understanding of life. This concept is a bit similar to the one showed in the movie Adjustment Bureau. In one of my contacts, the entities allowed me to leave this physical reality, and I was taken outside of our realm to see what life looks like from an interdimensional perspective. I was presented with a giant sphere with all of the earthly life being visible from every angle. I was shown that the concept of time and location is only valid from within the layers of the sphere and only from a human point of view. From the outside, the sphere was accessible at any point in time and space, which meant that although time is linear for humans, in reality, time and location are an illusion as real as in the video game. To me personally, the most important information from the other dimension is the explanation of the 434 energy structure of this reality. I was shown the all-creating, all-encompassing energy in form of a colorful river flowing through us and everything around us, creating the fabric of our reality. It was explained to me that matter is merely a manifestation of the loving force behind all the life here, and that we build our existence by allowing its flow through us. As per my meditation experience, the world is not made of matter, but is generated by the energy. Synchronicity is a very good example of simulated reality. My 434 synchronicity defies all logic and reasoning. Watch my first 434 video to see how crazy it is. Those synchronicities that happen to all of us are a very personal manifestation of a simulated nature of our existence. I was told that every time I see the 434, it is the entities literally banging on the walls of my simulation chamber, screaming, "Happy, you're here to be happy." My 434 synchronicity is their reminder for me to raise my vibrational frequency, to experience more happiness, to have a life filled with love, and to connect me better with the outside world and to improve the flow of interdimensional information. They said, "We're banging on the walls of your virtual reality isolation tank, reminding you about it." And the most important information of them all was that our life here is a love training ground arena. I was shown a low quality type of a Colosseum arena representing this life, and in it was a human player or a puppet, controlled remotely by our higher selves and entities from the other dimensions. I was told it represented the training ground for love, and despite its primitiveness, its job is to generate valuable love, which is the currency of this life. I was told this world is controlled by entities from other dimensions, and the currency of this reality is goodness. When you do good, you get better tools to get more good stuff in this life, and those tools allow you to do more good deeds. This all here is a game, and everything you do is being transmitted to other dimensions, and it is being evaluated by the alien entities. And when they feel it is good, they give you more good stuff. I was told that love is this giant, amazing, incredible feeling that is like ayahuasca, where you combine a random root and some leaves and you boil them together to create this disgusting drink. But then it generates an amazing experience. And it's the same here with a life simulation. It's primitive, but it generates this incredible love that becomes interdimensional nutrition for your higher self and the entities. At one point, I was told that we are literally taking part in a TV-like simulation. I was told that those who created us did it as an experiment to create remote consciousness. What you experience as you is actually something sent into you from far, far away. Life is also a simulation on a more earthly level, because I was told that your whole life is happening in your head, not outside of you. Your filter is your life. Your filter can be cleaned, fixed, replaced, upgraded, or removed. Rules for a simulation are different than for a physical life. I just need to say up front that this reality being a simulation is a good thing. It means you're a part of something bigger than you. This means that there's order to everything, that there is a higher power, and you came here for a reason, and your life is about finding out what your purpose is. I was told your whole life is an individual game. It is as if the whole world existed only for the purpose of you experiencing your life and having life lessons to fulfill your purpose. This also indicates that we need to stop paying attention to the material and that we need to start working on the spiritual and supernatural. It's the true meaning and true essence of our existence here. I was also told that it is emotions that create and control your reality, not thoughts. This is important because emotions control your reality and you control your emotions. There is no matter, there is just an emotion and you generate it. Think about the implications of this. I will finish this video with one more message from the entities. Once you work with the system you were put into, everything will start working, but first you need to fix everything that is wrong with you. Only then you can be aligned with the system and the devices around you. Be in tune with what you're supposed to be and everything will work out. Everything is given to you so that you can synchronize with it, and the key to making everything work is love. Love allows you to fine-tune everything and allows you to connect with everything. May the 434 energy flow freely through you. Love, 434. If this video gave you some answers, again, think about financing the 434 plan. For more information, watch the rest of the 434 videos.